Want to get a check of that forecast with Carson Meredith right now?
I'd like to know what forecast is going to benefit us this weekend.
Well, it's just classic July weather.
Hot.
Yep, heading into the mid-90s tomorrow and Saturday. But fortunately, we're not dealing with those feels-like temperatures in the triple digits. So at least it'll be manageable for the upcoming weekend. And this morning's not too bad either. 72 in Huntsville, 71 in Decatur, also 71 out in the Shoals, 68 in Scottsboro. A little bit cooler in our higher elevations over northeast Alabama. We're dry across the way. 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Most of us will stay dry throughout the entire day, but there's a chance for a few downpours in the southern half of our coverage area this afternoon. Just a 20% chance. Otherwise, we'll have a mix of sun and clouds. And all in all, today is not looking too bad either. 92 is our forecast high. That is our average high temperature this time of year, but there's not much in the way of humidity today. So all in all, it'll just be a nice, warm, comfortable July day. And our 90 streak is over in Muscle Shoals. If you were watching us earlier this week, we were talking about that streak ending here in Huntsville. That streak came to an end in Muscle Shoals yesterday. Only hit 86. Had all that rain during the morning, a lot of cloud cover throughout the day. That streak of 90s, by the way, was 31 days in a row. Last time we were in the 80s out in the Shoals was back on June 11th. Just a one-day break, though. We are all back in the 90s this afternoon. Here we go with future radar. This is noon today. Notice we are all still dry. Maybe a little bit more cloud cover in our southern counties south of the Tennessee River. Another thing to keep in mind, of course, is that fog as you head out the door this morning, but that should lift over the next couple of hours. Then you see by 3 o'clock this afternoon, we've got a few of those downpours developing, mainly in our southern communities. Any of these downpours, they'll only last 10 to 15 minutes. They're not going to be severe, and they'll start to fizzle out as we get closer to sunset tonight. Quiet picture overnight. When you wake up Friday morning, more of the same. Temperatures in the upper 60s tomorrow morning. Another nice start to the day tomorrow. And all in all, outside of the slightly warmer temperatures, tomorrow looks great. Plenty of sunshine. No rain chance to talk about to end the work week. Just a mix of sun and clouds and those highs in the mid-90s. Tomorrow is our hottest day in the 7-day forecast. Chores outdoors through the weekend. No issues through Saturday. But then you see by Sunday, those hit-and-miss thunderstorms are back in the forecast. Not a total washout to wrap up the weekend, but you see by Monday in particular that widespread shower and thunderstorm activity moves in. Doesn't look like a total washout just yet. And we'll have to watch closely for maybe a few of those stronger storms Monday afternoon. Nothing out of the ordinary, though, for this time of year. Just some heavy rain and gusty winds, really what we've been dealing with for the last couple of days. Storms wind down as we get towards Monday night, and we need all the rain we can get still. No changes to our U.S. drought monitor. This is actually last week's update. You can still see that moderate drought for our communities right along the Alabama-Tennessee border, getting towards a higher drought stage in northeastern Mississippi. This doesn't factor in the rain we saw over the weekend as well as yesterday. So hopefully we saw some improvements in our drought conditions. We'll know more about that later on this morning, and we'll have an update on those drought conditions for you on midday at 11. 7-day forecast looks like this. 92 today, staying in the mid-90s Friday and Saturday. More storms by Sunday and Monday. Otherwise, just classic July weather with those highs still in the 90s.